Yes, I'm lazy joking. I'm back doing another run. I said I was going to try and do this more consistently. That doesn't mean every day because I'm not a runner, I'm not a cardio guy. But last time I did this was Thursday. It's now Tuesday, so although it's been 5 days, that's twice in a week, do you know what I mean? So I'm about to load up the Strava and I'll get going. The goal today is to just do better than last time, right? Like I said, last time's result was terrible. So what I want to achieve is to be able to perform a good cardio event, not cardiac, that sounds terrible. But you know, because I've got no cardio. I've been weight training for years. My heart is terrible. So I'm going to kick up a Strava and I'll record somebody running this time. Last time I just cut straight to the part where I was sweating at the end, which doesn't look like I was sweating on a video, but I promise I was. I have not stretched for this. I've literally walked for about 5 minutes before I started running, so I'm not sure how it's going to affect me. I suppose I'll find out later. But it is 6:30 on a summer's evening. Last time it was about the same time, but it was a bit chilly. It's quite hot and humid this time, so it's a nice vibe. And although where I went last time was a great looking place, this place is even better, I promise. Really, I don't know how I'm going on a run today. I had little sleep last night. I say little. I had 6 hours, but it was only 6 hours. And I went straight to work in the morning. Worked very hard at work. Came back. Since then, I made a bunch of videos. I made a SmackDown reaction. I made a Raw reaction. I made a short for the TankNiplz channel. I made a taste test for this channel. And then I just practiced on my theory test. Because I've got a car theory test not very long from now. And I've been practicing for weeks. And most of the time when I do these mock tests, I normally pass it. But this one I just did today was my first fail. So that's my lesson. That's my punishment for not doing it for a while. And it's my incentive to get back on a horse because it's literally next week. So can't be playing around with that. Currently in my headphones I got Post Malone playing. As you know, I'm going to a Post Malone concert. I'm getting ready for it. Obviously Post Malone, I don't need to prepare for it. I know as many songs as I need to, but you know. Okay, I've took my first quick stop. I've definitely ran for a longer period than last time. Not yet, like as in like for my first break, that was longer than last time. But I can already tell you the effect that not stretching and not warming up has done. My right Achilles, or if that's what you call it, just below my gastrocnemius, it's hurting. It's hurting, it's in a lot of pain actually. This was incredibly irresponsible, but gotta get done, man. Honestly, going to the gym every day and weight training, like, after you've been doing it for years, it gets very demotivating. And I know the motivation was getting in the gym. It's discipline, staying in it. And I should have that. And I'm not excusing myself. And I'm mad at myself all the time for it. But there's lots of shit going on in life, like work-wise, personal-wise, mental-wise, social-wise. A lot of times there's a lot to pay. And that's not me make the soft story. That's everyone. It applies to everyone. And it's very easy to make excuses. But if you know, well, famous PT, Leon Wills, trained KSI, trained Gibb, trained Deji. His quote is rent is due every day. Means you've got to be on it every day. Even if that's a rest day and it's just eating good nutrition, look after yourself at recovery, then so be it. But yeah, I think I've walked for a minute and a half now. I'm going to get back on the run. These uphill bits are a nightmare. I mean, most of this has been downhill, which makes it easier than the last run. But the uphill kills me, man. I can't do it. I've been running for about 2-3 minutes since I was. Oh, let's clip back, I can't do it, man. I'm on a second break now. Oh, God. I've only done 12 minutes so far. I'm a terrible runner, I know. But this is the goal. Got to do this hard part to make it easier. I've still got about 6 minutes to go before I beat my time for last time. And I've done a lot less walking than I did last time as well. But also, I'm at about 2.2k now in 12 minutes, which last time in 18 minutes I did 2.8k, so I'm probably doing better pace-wise. But I want to hit 3k. That's what I want to do. And I'm not going to count these walking bits, so once this hits a minute, I'm going to go again. Hang on, it's got 15 seconds. Man, I mean, last time the time seemed to fly by. Like, not the running was a drag, but I was surprised it was 20 minutes. I thought it was like 10 minutes. But this time, it's been a drag, man. It's been a fucking drag. Okay, back on the run now. Okay, and that's it. My lower right leg can't take no more. My Achilles, or just like lower gastrocnemius, is killing me, and my right foot's killing us. That's why you stretch and warm up. I'll be honest, last time I just checked the stats, compared them. Last time I did 18 minutes 46, this time I did 18 minutes 11. And I know I said I wanted to go for more time, but the point was to have an improvement. And during this run I said, okay, let's set this improvement, 3 kilometers. I can't expect to improve everything on just my second run. So it was 30 seconds less, but I achieved 3 kilometers. Last time it was 2.84 kilometers. I think this time it was 3.04. So 0.2 kilometers, that's 200 meters more in 30 seconds less time. So if I'd went for the same amount of time, what would that be saying? Hang on, I can't do maths right now, my head is scrambled. So if I did 200 meters more in 30 seconds less time, I've got no clue. But let's say if I did that extra 30 seconds, maybe I would have achieved 3.1, maybe, don't know. But it's an improvement. The time is not an improvement. The pace, I ran at a 5 kilometer pace this time. I'm on average. Last time on average it was a 6 kilometer pace. But I think this time it was more a consistent pace, due to the fact that I achieved more in less time. Last time it must have been inconsistent, because 6 kilometer pace in more time and achieving less distance, it must have been more inconsistent. So didn't improve on my pace or my time, but I improved on my distance. So maybe that's a sign of consistency. Maybe it's a sign of drive. I don't know. I'm not a runner. I'm not a cardio man. I'm a weightlifter. Even then, I don't know lots of the metrics, which is bad, because I'm supposed to be like qualified as a fitness instructor now. I think after my first year of college, I'm not sure how it works, but I have some certificate. And then my second year, I'll be becoming a PT. So I'm 1 year away from becoming a qualified personal trainer. And it's probably bad that I don't know a lot of the stuff, so I probably should learn it. But that was my run. Pathetic, laugh at me, but I'm built quite big these days, and especially in this last year I've gained more weight than I ever have. Not necessarily just fat and muscle, a mixture. I think growth just in general. I think I'm just starting to fill out, like, as a man. So yeah, that's my run. This is the start of next week's vlog. Last week's vlog was started on a run on Thursday and ended with the movie on Saturday night. So that was over 3 days. This vlog, God knows, maybe I'll put timestamps. Last time I didn't. This time I'll try and remember. Yeah, see you later. I am sweating this time, by the way, if you can't tell. You probably can't. Yeah, you can. Also, I would like to note, it is quite humid today. Last time it wasn't cold last time by any means, but it's quite a bit hotter today. But then again, I'm just in t-shirt last time. Last time I rode in a hoodie. So I suppose what I'm saying is I'm chatting shit. But yeah, I mean, look, I made some improvements. What I've kind of figured out in my head was that I was able to run more effectively, but I haven't improved on the endurance yet, which is fine because it's a second run. So to improve on anything is great. But 3K is what I told myself. 3K I've done. I don't know how. I just go on social media and I see like these influencers who, like, fair enough, it's lovely people in shape, but they're like, oh, 10K done and it's in like half an hour. Like, fuck off. There's no way. We've got to be looking at 2 different measurements of kilometers here, because what the fuck is that? Do you know what I mean? But anyway. And this is how we are eating after the run. We've got some chicken there, we've got some broccoli, and we've got some mashed potato that I think my dad has mixed some cheese in there, so there is some fat in that cheese, but this is a great meal. and I won't lie, I have had some crisps and a Milky Bar yogurt pudding thing, so yeah, I'm not gonna act like I'm being healthy, although this is fine, but I did snack because I was starving, but oh well.